Hi, and welcome along to AFTV. Some breaking news tonight, and it's all about David Raya of Brentford, the goalkeeper that has been linked with Arsenal for the past few days. It's been broken tonight by Fabrizio Romano that Arsenal have now put in their first bid to try and get the goalkeeper signed. Let me read what he has tweeted out, or should I say X'd out tonight. I keep forgetting it's no longer Twitter. Fabrizio Romano has put exclusive. Arsenal have submitted an opening bid for David Raya tonight. The proposal is worth £20 million with a fixed fee of £3 million in add-ons. Raya has told Brentford that he wants to move as personal terms have already been agreed. So Arsenal are putting their first bid, £20 million plus £3 million in add-ons for David Raya, or David Raya, whichever way you want to say. And now the ball is into the court of Brentford. What do they do with this? Do they accept this or do they throw it out? Of course, we know that originally Brentford have been holding out for £40 million for David Raya. They've had bids that have come in from Bayern Munich, who were really, really keen on signing him. Chelsea were very keen on him, but now we see today that Chelsea have turned their attentions to Robert Sanchez and on the verge of getting a deal done for him, with him moving from Brighton to Chelsea. Tottenham, at one time in this window, when they were searching for a goalkeeper, were also interested in Raya, but none of those deals happened because Brentford were demanding way too much money and no personal terms were agreed with the player. However, the situation looks to be a bit different now. First of all, Raya has agreed personal terms with Arsenal. He wants to join Arsenal. He's agreed to it and he's ready for the move. Arsenal want the player, and now it's just for fees to be agreed. And as I said, the opening bid has gone into Brentford. Now, what will Brentford do about this? Will they try and hold out for the 40 million? Or are they going to accept this or try and meet somewhere in the middle and get this deal done with some sort of compromise made? It's very difficult for a club once the player has agreed personal terms and really, really wants to move, especially in the case of Brentford, when you've got a player who's only got 1 year left on his contract. That means come January, he can start talking to clubs anywhere in Europe and do a deal, or he just leaves at the end of next year and walks away for nothing. And even though I know Brentford are demanding this sort of money, Brentford are not really in a position to make £20 million just walk through the door for nothing, with the player walking away for nothing. So something is going to happen, I feel, with this one. I do feel a deal will get done. It's just going to be for how much. And also, what does it do to the situation with Matt Turner? We've been hearing a lot that there's been links with Matt Turner to Nottingham Forest. Will that sort of move on now? And will Arsenal hopefully be able to get a decent sum for Matt Turner that they can then use to offset the money that they are spending on Raya? Certainly, this one has really come out of the blue over the last couple of days. I don't think there was anybody who suspected that Arsenal were trying to get a goalkeeper in. Aaron Ramsdale has made the position his own. He's been brilliant since he's come in. And really, he's just had that number one spot nailed down. But Raya coming in will be some serious competition to Aaron Ramsdale. And listen, if you've got a club like Arsenal, which is a big club, you want competition for places, and Raya will definitely offer competition for places, particularly when you think about the fact that Arsenal actually wanted to get Raya before they bought Ramsdale, but at that time, it was just simply too much money to get that deal done. So it's going to be great competition, and it's going to be interesting competition. And it will be great for Arsenal because we have two fantastic goalkeepers in our ranks. And that is what you want. That is completely what you want. So the ball now is in Brentford's court. What are they going to do? Are they going to try and hold out? Or are they going to just say, listen, let's just try and get a deal done. Let's try and get the price up a little bit. He wants to go. Let's move on. They've already bought another goalkeeper in. Let's collect some money for the player. He's got 1 year left on his deal. He wants his move to Arsenal. Let him get his move, and we move on, and we've collected some money for the goalkeeper. That is what's going to be really, really interesting to see. So, and again, going back to this goalkeeping situation, I was really sort of thinking about it over the past day or so. The Matt Turner situation, because he was number two, he was, I didn't seem to be any, movement from Arsenal looking to bring in a goalkeeper or anything. I'm just wondering, is it Matt Turner that's possibly gone to Arsenal and Arteta and Edu and said, you know what, I fancy a move, I mean, I'm America's number one goalkeeper now. We've got a World Cup coming up in a couple of years' time in America. I want to be playing week in, week out, because he really didn't figure a lot last year. I think he played about 7 games. Is it Matt Turner that has pushed for, a move out of Arsenal, which has then made Arsenal think, well, listen, all right, but we need another goalkeeper to replace you. Oh, David Raya is available, 1 year left on his contract. Let's go back and get him. I'm really intrigued to know. And then the other thing is about this, which a lot of fans were asking last night when I was at the game. Lots and lots of fans asking the question: do we need a goalkeeper? If we've got Matt Turner, we've got Aaron Ramsdale. Why do we need to be spending big money on a goalkeeper? What about a striker now that Jesus is out? You know what I mean? Should we not be prioritizing maybe trying to get a striker in, or should we not be prioritizing trying to bring in somebody on the right-hand side of our midfield? Because if anything happens to Saka, who covers that position? So those are all interesting questions that a lot of fans are asking right now. Do we really need to bring in another goalkeeper? Is that a problem area? But who is it for us to go against the decisions right now of Edu and Mikel Arteta? Because you know what? We were asking exactly the same questions when we had Leno and we saw Arsenal moving for Aaron Ramsdale. We ain't asking those questions now, are we? We then started to see, when Ramsdale come in and what he brought to our style of play, the reasons why they went for the player. So I think we're going to have to back this one as well and respect this one as well and see how it turns out. But once again, let me just give you that news once again. Exclusive news broken tonight by Fabrizio Romano. He's been prolific over this whole period. He breaks the news that exclusive: Arsenal have submitted an opening bid for David Raya to Brighton tonight. The proposal is worth £20 million fixed fee plus £3 million in add-ons. Raya has told Brentford that he wants to move as personal terms have been agreed. Raya wants Arsenal. Arsenal want Raya. Brentford want money. Something's going to happen with this one, and we'll let you know what's happening. We'll be right all over it. So keep it locked here on AFTV. I'm going to be back in the morning with Transfer Daily, and I'm sure we'll be talking a lot more about this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.